just came from Bali and we are now in Kuala Lumpur because this is where we will be taking a return trip back to Cebu. We actually prefer flying in and out of Cebu Mactan International if possible, although there are times that we don't have a choice and we have to fly through Manila, or like in this particular trip to Bali, we decided to join our family who are flying from Manila. For our return flight from Bali to Cebu, because there's no direct flight, we decided to fly through Kuala Lumpur. So we booked a flight from Bali to Kuala Lumpur and then from Kuala Lumpur to Cebu. But because we haven't been to Malaysia for 2 years, we decided to also spend a few nights here in Malaysia. My wife and I have been to many parts of Malaysia a few times for the past maybe 12 years. So for this particular visit in Kuala Lumpur, we are thinking of trying new things. Trying new food, trying new places, and also revisiting some of those places that we've tried before and see how it has changed, or maybe it's our palates that have changed. So right now we're at Claypot 2 at the arrivals, the mall beside it, and we're heading out to door 3 to look for our driver. See you later when we get to our hotel. And it's currently 7 p.m. Yeah, this is 7 p.m. So good evening, I guess. And we're at Bukit Bintang. Hayag pang 7 a.m. 7 p.m. This is the first time we've stayed in this area of Bukit Bintang. And because it's Chinese New Year, it's decorated with Chinese New Year. I didn't know that KL had fine. It's good to be central in Bukit Bintang because there's a lot of shopping, there's a lot of restaurants, but also getting around would be difficult from Bukit Bintang because traffic is heavy. So when I checked earlier today, when I checked how long it was to walk to the Twin Towers, it was 29 minutes, but if we take a Grab, it was 31 minutes. So it's even much longer to drive than to walk because of traffic. Hence, we're walking. In case you're wondering, that is the Petronas Towers. We've taken photos with the towers a few times already at this point. That's not why we're here in this area. So if you look around, everybody's trying to get the perfect shot with the tower. So many people here, all trying to get a good shot. We're not here to have a photo with the Twin Towers. We're here for NZ Curry House. That is what we're here for. So we are at NZ Curry House. This is the one that's just right across Petronas Twin Towers. And I don't even know if this is the best at what it does. Some might say it's touristy because it's right across the street. I'm sure the locals will have so much to say about this. But the thing about NZ Curry House is when we first came to Malaysia, they had a branch in the airport. at the
They don't
basement.
have a branch there anymore? At the airport?
No, wala na. So, they had a branch at the airport, and it became kind of tradition that every time we go to Malaysia, we go to the basement first, and it becomes our first bite of Malaysia. They have some tables outside al fresco that has a good view of the Petronas Towers, but they don't serve the full menu there. If you want the nasi kandar, which is what we're having right now, it's like the rice and the mixed curries, nasi campur. That's something that you have to eat inside. And I tell you, this is really, for me, it's worth it, you know, even if you lose the view for it. Today I'm having biryani rice, beef curry, fried fish, egg. So BJ is having ayam goreng, fried chicken, fried bitter gourd, which is what her favorite here is. This is her favorite dish in NZ Curry House and in any nasi kandar place. And also curried egg. We also ordered roti canai. 2 years ago when we were here in Malaysia, we also ate at Pelita, which is also a nasi kandar place, similar to NZ Curry House. And it's just a few steps from here. If we have time on this trip, we might go there again to do a side-by-side comparison.
We have more of it.
Yeah. This is papadom. And this is roti canai with some curry and some sambal. What's up, babe?
Junky, right?
Yeah. How's the beef?
Good.
That beef is super tender.
I am going down.
Thank you. Let's order this. This is garlic butter naan.
Turn ako. Turn it together na lang kami.
Sige. One thing that really impressed me the first time pa lang na nakatilaw mi aning NZ Curry House or nasi kandar in general is how the curries might all look the same, but they all have different distinct flavors. This is fried bitter gourd. Guys, palaya yun ni guys. It's fried ampalaya. I have to say this because we just came from Indonesia, no? But when they say ayam goreng in Indonesia and when they say ayam goreng in Malaysia, they both mean fried chicken. But they are quite different in terms of flavor. There's a way that the Malaysians do it and a way that the Indonesians do it. I will not pick one over the other. For me, they're two different dishes. This is good fried chicken. This is a roti canai. It's very stretchy and very flaky. And what you do is you dip it in the curry, like that. Very chewy. How's the garlic butter roti?
Naan mani. Garlic butter naan.
Garlic butter naan, sorry. What do you think would Jared like more between the two?
Yes. I think.
Naan is more crispy and bready. That's good. I like it. We just finished eating at NZ Curry House and satisfied as always. If you do want to dine with a good view of the Petronas Twin Towers, they have dining spots here outside. I'll show you. There, so they have seats here outside. And then there's the tower. Good morning from Kuala Lumpur. We are at Chinatown in Kuala Lumpur in Jalan Petaling area. And this morning, we are going to Kow Hainam Kopitiam for breakfast. And today in Chinatown, there are a few food stops, or there are a few restaurants and eateries that we will be trying for the first time. We have These are the things that we ordered. So we ordered Hainanese fried chicken chop, their signature nasi lemak, kaya toast with butter, double, and we also ordered soft boiled egg with that, and then we ordered their chichong fan. For drinks, we ordered cham, which is a mix of coffee and tea, and also gula melaka black sesame soy milk.
Soy milk.
Soy milk, yeah.
It's the Gula Melaka Black Soy Milk cold. Very good.
One,
This is very strong.
very strong.
Isog kayo. Para siyang nananapak. Alam niya sa sambal eh. Lamig.
Uy, that's really good curry.
Really good. This is winter.
One,
Chichong
chichong pan in itself is rice cake or rice noodles. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is like taupe,
Tope, yes.
the one that
Yes,
they
yes.
put sa hot pot.
Exactly. Exactly like tope.
Let's stop with bawang goreng.
So good. There's 3 things on the plate. The chichong pan, and then the fish cake, and the bean curd is good.
But for me, what really brings this is the curry sauce. Lamia sa curry. So in the Philippines, we have a lot of Filipinized Western dishes, no? Like spaghetti, even burger. We already have our own version of that. So Hainanese chicken chop is one of those, similar to those. What's inside this fried chicken is Hainan chicken, and they just deep fried it. In this case, it's boneless too. So this is one of those Western things that you can eat here in Malaysia. This is a boneless chicken thigh that has been breaded, and then with it is a gravy.
Inong nasa limak ba kayo? Kuhan kayo. Ano siyang naibalatsan? Kanang marag.
The rice,
No.
the chicken, ayam goreng belacan.
It's almost like a balatsan chicken that we had sa kuhan. Penang.
So for the Hainanese chicken chop, I also like it. You know, it's a different dish from the nasi lemak. I like it for what it is. But at gunpoint, if somebody will ask me to choose between this and nasi lemak, it would still be nasi lemak. The place is packed. We were assigned number 89 in the queue for 1 to 2 tables, or 1 to 2 people. When we got here, what were they serving the bed? 84, so there were 5 ahead of us, or 4 ahead of us. We got served in less than 10 minutes.
It's a very short waiting time.
Very efficient process. They also have a very big dining area. We're actually seated at the second floor, and it
There's
seems
also a third floor.
like there is a third floor. This place opens at 7:30 every day and closes at 2:30 in the afternoon. How's the kaya to?
Parang BPP lang siya. We also service in BPP, guys.
For only 129.
129 pesos. You don't even have to go to Malaysia anymore. No passport required.
This place is a breakfast place. And these things that we ordered, the locals ordered individually as breakfast. Like the locals would order nasi lemak lang for breakfast. Or if I'm alone, I'd probably order kaya toast and egg lang or chichong fan lang or Hainanese chicken chop lang or a bowl of noodles, which they also have. But because we're tourists and we're also trying to taste as much and shoot as much, we end up ordering, I guess, 4 different breakfasts on our first food stop for today, and we have 4 or 5.
And then we're hitting the gym. So this is pre-workout. So we need this. So after
Fuel.
this, it's gonna fuel our session. We're gonna have a leg day. It's glutes and hamstring day for me. It's push day for you.
I'll find out how far is it to walk to the nearest Anytime Fitness.
So far, so good.
You know, the best thing about Anytime Fitness is anywhere you go in Asia, you can go Anytime Fitness.
Anytime
Chinaman.
Fitness, Buchanan.
Total bill. And after I paid, I was given an ang pao. Maybe because it's nearing Chinese New Year. It's an ang pao that is filled with smaller ang paos, which you can give to your friends. If you're on vacation here in Kuala Lumpur, skip that one buffet breakfast. Come here for breakfast. Enjoy that short line because it's really, really worth it. Guys, we're inside the Central Market here in Malaysia, and we've been here a few times before. This is usually where we buy t-shirts and pasalubong and stuff like that. And today, the first store that my wife saw is a tiffin store. If you visit our store in Banana Pancake Grill, there's a lot of tiffins there. Some of those actually came from here, some came from Thailand. And now she's looking at more tiffins. Do you want to know whether or not she was able to buy any of these tiffins? Visit our store. I just withdrew money using GCash. GCash is still the best way to withdraw money outside the country for now, for us. In Indonesia, it's practically free. Like whatever the exchange rate right now in XE.com is almost like 3 pesos difference from what GCash will give us. Here in Malaysia, the current conversion, like I withdrew 500 ringgit, which is according to XE.com 7,450 pesos, and the GCash withdrawal was 7,525. So it's like a 75 peso difference. Still not so bad for what you.
Hi vlog, welcome to my guys. After workout snack. We've already had a protein shake and some fiber, so kanilang sa while waiting for early dinner. These are the snacks that we bought from Indonesia, from Bali. I don't know what the big deal is with coconut chips. but they're both in chocolate. So, love in chocolate. Shout out to the chocolate lovers out there. Dirita, una tas uling. Ay, magyapon. Ano siya?
There you go.
I like it. May gyapon na daghang kay ko. Lasa kay nimo ang coconut. Can feel the coconut. It's so coconutty. It's so giving coconut vibes. The other one is in a cookie form na siya, in a brittle form. Yung coconut flavor.
So that's probably more chocolate na. Ang usap. No. Is it?
I lost the coconut. Ano ang magyapon? Ano ang magyapon? Pero ang texture mo niya kanang cookie na siya. But I bet Ate Sam would like this. Ate Sam would probably like both. Naman siya. I like both of this. Guys, you thought I was gonna like this because it's cookies. It's in a cookie form. But I like this better because it's coconut. It's coconut, diba? Coconut. All in one. Plus, the calorie content, the nutritional content is really good. It's only 280 calories for this whole bag. Diba? Not bad. And then, there's also protein. But only 2 grams per bag. But still, you get protein. Si Mr. Solid, nag-payroll.
We're shifting to a new career. Mag-digital nomad namin.
Saba eh. Nakay-anak. Nakay-anak og negosyo sa Pilipinas. Uli na nga. Pangita na ka.
We are here at Foong Lala Noodles. This is a Michelin Bib winner or a Michelin Bib awardee. It's in Chinatown. And this is what they're known for, Lala noodles. Lala is the clam that's on top of the noodles.
In short, kinason siya. Naso.
Something you should know about this is that this is actually wok cooked soup. So when you order, they stir fry the clams in the wok.
I'm gonna scoop you some soup.
And then they add the soup and the noodles. And because it's cooked in the wok, this is a kind of soup that has wok hay. Can you taste the wok hay? So it has a smokiness to it, but it's brought about by wok hay. And then it's ginger and chilies. Along with that, we ordered some fishball.
Yeah, miswa siya.
Yeah, and we ordered fried bean curd.
Saan na? Miswa ni siya, babe. Saan gini siya na noodles, babe?
These are actually rice noodles.
May rice noodles na siya?
Rice noodles for 1 ml.
Hindi siya po andi ay. Hindi siya...
Ang mismo mong good is bean noodles.
Dili, saan?
Bang bean, oy. Ay, di. Mismo is flour. Ang sotanghon, di. Bang bean.
So, dili ni siya mang bean. It looks like mang bean.
I almost want to order extra soup.
Hindi, labi yan sa soup, no? Tampi siya, guys. Ganun. Very sweet.
It's actually rainy in KL right now, so this is the perfect thing to have on a rainy day like tonight. This dish you can order with prawns. So you can have it with prawns. You can have it with both clams and prawns or lala and prawns. What they're really known for is the clam noodles. Prawns is an option. It's spicy, not in a burning way. Like not like what you're gonna get in Thai food or Indonesian food. It's very spicy in a gingery way. It's like, for me, it reminds me of sa una when my dad makes tinolang manok, tinolang baboy, Tagalog style. He would put dahon ng sili. And sometimes kanang dahon ng sili, it has chilies, na baby, kanang really small chilies. Umaapil siya sa tinola. And then the tinola has a lot of ginger in it. So it kind of reminds me of that tinola that my dad makes that has a lot of ginger and then a bit of chili from the dahon ng sili. It's really good. It's really good. I really like this dish. Come to think of it, it's a simple dish. It's just fresh clams, fresh rice noodles, and then ginger, chili, probably good Chinese wine, Chinese cooking wine,
Ito nag-ikwan.
and good broth. But it's so well put together. Finish the whole thing. It's that good.
Ayan na.
This is Restaurant Kim Lian Kee. This restaurant is the inventor of this dish called KL Hokkien Mi. So you can start eating. There's just a bit about KL Hokkien Mi. So Hokkien Mi is something that you would see across Malaysia and Singapore. It's Hokkien style, which is from China. And then mi, which is egg noodles. So Hokkien mi is Hokkien style egg noodles. However, depending on where you go, the dish is different. If you go to Singapore, Singaporean Hokkien mi is also known as white Hokkien mi. It's pale in color, but very flavorful, with shrimp and pork broth. And it's usually a mix of thin egg noodles and rice noodles, or sometimes sotanghon. If you're Bisaya, it's kind of like bam-i with a very rich seafood and pork flavor. And then rounded up with sambal. In the north, in Penang, Hokkien mi is a soup. It's a soup that has a prawn broth. But here in Kuala Lumpur in particular, when the owner or the creator of this restaurant arrived here many years ago, this is the localized version that he came up with. And this is KL style Hokkien Mi. It's thick egg noodles and it's dry, no soup. And it's dark like this because of the use of dark soy sauce.
So it has chicken, shrimp, and with, I don't know if there's pork.
This recipe has pork lard, so there should be pork.
Yeah, I just bit into one. And then there's also cabbage, and then it's topped with lettuce. It's fresh lettuce, guys.
The first time we tasted this was in 2018 at a random hawker stall. We really enjoyed it. And in fact, we sold this in BPT for a time. Although right now it's not in the menu. Should we put it back?
I've always liked Hokkien Mi, man. It's very shrimpy, very squiddy. Yeah.
With the KL Hokkien Mi, we ordered 2 kinds of roasts. Because this place also has a roastery. So we ordered roast chicken and roast barbecue pork. There's also roast pork belly, aka liempo, lechon kawali. with a crispy skin. There's also roast duck, and there's also white chicken, like Hainanese chicken. But these are the only two that we picked today. And then 4 kinds of vegetables. Garlic vegetables. What was in here again?
Lady finger, beans, long beans, and supposedly
So okra, sitaw, or batong. And then it looks like wing bean or sigarilyas. Is this petay? Stinky bean.
It's very garlic. Like you wanna kiss anyone after this.
Roast chicken.
Oh, saburi.
Hala, no? Saburi yun.
Yeah, diba? Sarap na saburi.
The thing egg noodles, it's not very stranger to us in the Philippines. It's very similar to what lomi is. Pero ang timpla is very Malaysian. You cannot see it because it's very dark. Pero this dish is not all noodle. Daghan kayo siyang subak. So much meat, so much chicken, so much pork, squid. Yeah, sure, there's 1 piece of shrimp.
2.
Or 2, yeah, it's only 2. But there's so much squid, so much pork, so much chicken. You just can't see it because it's dark.
Oh, but because it's all the same color. Everything is all. It doesn't look as appetizing, guys. If you look at it, it doesn't look as appetizing.
That's what happens, man, when you put dark soy
Everything
in a
becomes
dish.
dark. It doesn't look as appetizing, but it's really very flavorful.
And what really brings this together now is that those little bits of pork lard. Kinupos ang baboy, guys. This place closes at 10. I'll be straight. You can get this somewhere else. You can also get this somewhere else. Probably better somewhere else. But you're here for this. The KLO can be. They invented it. They're the authority in it. And it's good. If you want to try it. And if you want to try where it was made, then this is the place. Look guys ha, dili ni for the content lang ha. Nahurot jud na to ang pagkaon.
Napay pipino.
It's really good. I recommend this. Especially if you want to have the original.
Pipino.
Ay, sige na. Anong, thank you. Well, let's get back on the road and see what we will eat next.
One green apple and one mango.
I also want to buy the plum. Can I buy the plum? It's 10 pieces. 10 pieces, 10 ringgit. Is that okay? Oh no, 6 pieces, 10 ringgit.
So what's your haul? What did you buy?
Apple. Big as my face.
And what else?
10 ringgit.
10 ringgit.
And then
And then,
plum.
oh, plums.
6 pieces, 10 ringgit.
6 pieces, 10
She
ringgit.
said it's sweet, so
Okay, sige.
taking her word for it.
Sige. Let's eat it at the room later. Let's walk to Kuan, Kuya Ramli here.
Banana.
Anyone looking cup, discount price available. Bank wallet bill cup.
I just want to say this about the the KL Hokkien Mee place that we just ate at. I was because we were looking around Chinatown and there were already other stores making it. And for all we know, that those stores might have already reinvented or made it better or seasoned it better. I'm sure at this point there will be subjective tastes of people saying that there's new ones, there's better new ones that came out, but it's something that you cannot take away from the original is that they made it, they invented it. Case in point, just 2 doors down, there is someone selling drunken clam noodles. 2 doors down from Lai Foong. And yeah, so this is Rex KL. This used to be an old. This is an old cinema that they turned into an art hub of sorts.
There's a bookstore inside.
Yeah. The reason why we were walking this late in Chinatown is that about 8 years ago, we also found ourselves here late at night looking for souvenirs because we only had a few hours here, or like I think we only had an overnight layover here. And while we were walking around Chinatown, we found this place that sold Ramly Burger, and the guy that sold it, a bald guy, he's still here. Sorry, let me correct myself. We were here in 2019. So this was 7 years ago. We stumbled upon this burger place, and I'm really just amazed that it's still same uncle selling it after 7 years. We were here 2019.
Thank you.
Thank you. I remember you. Still him, look, oh. This is him from 2019. This is him now in 2026.
Thank you very much.
I'm happy that he's still here.
Chicken, egg, cheese.
Yes.
One, huh?
Ayam, telur, and keju.
Yeah.
What year did you start here?
Yeah, start.
What year?
Yeah?
What year did you start?
Yeah.
Yeah.
990.
1990.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Old school. Old man.
1990. So that's already 36 years.
Yeah. Old man. Smile. Young.
Smile keeps you young. Yes, I agree. So amazing. There you go. So what he does is he wraps, if you take the special, he will wrap the patty in egg. And there's cheese.
Egg, cheese. Okay. See you tomorrow. Never die.
Yes, thank you.
8,000.
Terima kasih. Thank you. Terima
Bye-bye.
kasih. Bye-bye. He didn't answer how old he was, but he's been there since 1990 or 1997. He gave 2 answers to that question. But
I think he knows a little.
he knows very little English. But you'd see how youthful he is. Just imagine if it's 1997, that's 30 years ago. So 29 years ago. If it's 1990, that's 36 years ago. So he's been doing it for a while. And he's still smiling about it, and that's just impressive. That's impressive. And you'd know that he knows his customers because I think those people are regulars. Like they were speaking the local language, but you can tell that they're just ordering their usuals, and these are probably the same customers he's had for the past decades, coming back over and over again because it's good. It's good. It's good for what it is. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, it's not in and out. It's not Shake Shack level burger, but it's for a street burger. It's good. It's very tasty. So
Story makes it tasty.
yeah, and then the story just makes it even tastier. That's true, according to my wife. We will now head to our hotel and eat it in the hotel because we actually are still a bit full from the 2 dinners we had here in Chinatown. But we will have it for midnight snack. We're still on vacation after all, so we'll see you at the hotel and we'll taste it together. I don't think any trip to Kuala Lumpur would be complete without walking through Jalan Alor. It's a weekday, so this is considerably not as busy as it would on a weekend. In fact, you'd still see cars passing through on weekends. That is no longer allowed. But yeah, Jalan Alor it's still quite full, even on a weekday. So on this side of Jalan Alor are street food sellers. This other side of Jalan Alor are restaurants with tables, and you'd notice that they have staff inviting you to eat with them. And you know what's amazing, babe? I have had them invite me in Indonesian and in Thai, but nobody talked to me in Tagalog. May Tagalog. Ay, may nag-ate kuya daw. Because these people are multilingual. Oh, it's crazy. Oh, it's crazy. Tara ba, tara. Look at the lines at Damascus, babe. And it's a Thursday. What more tomorrow? No, it's the same. It's the same Damascus. And tomorrow is a Friday. Could be. Or also takeout is faster. Kaya takeout corner man na. It's a lot of people waiting for shawarma. So this is Ramly Burger from Abang Bubu, our midnight snack today. I don't usually do midnight snacks, but for Abang Bubu, I'm making an exception. So Ramly Burger is a thing here in Malaysia. Ramly is actually a brand. It's the brand of the burger patties. And you'll find this pretty much in many streets of Malaysia. This is easily found in Jalan Alor as well. But we just really like Abang Bubu because he has such a positive vibe when you go. He's always smiling, and he was smiling 7 years ago. Still smiling now, and probably has been smiling since the 90s. But my wife said earlier this evening, the nostalgia really adds to the flavor. His aura adds to the flavor. The story adds to the flavor. So Ramly Burger is the brand. It's actually one of those cheap burger patty brands. Sa Pilipinas pa, CDO Nutri-Burger, easily I can think of. You could say that this is in the same level as Minute Burger, as Angel's Burger. It's very, it's you know, by Malaysian standards, cheap street burger. And when you get a special Special simply means that he will wrap your patty in egg. Because I wasn't very hungry, I just did a one patty chicken special wrapped in egg and then with cheese. And then it comes with vegetables as well, like lettuce, tomato. And then he puts on some powders and some sauces. And I think dyan nagkakatalo. I mean, that's where each of the individual street sellers would differ in terms of flavor. But yeah, this is not, like I said earlier today, this is not In and Out, this is not Shake Shack. This is not your artisanal 80-20 burger. And by the way, huge shout out to Better Burger. We do that in Better Burger. But this one is that feel-good, nostalgic burger that you like. This is a really good view. If you're wondering where Petronas Towers are, it's on that side of the building. So this is the other side. Still a good skyline. This food is halal, by the way. So you can only order chicken or beef. And I think on some street sellers, there are also kambing or goat or lamb. I think lamb or goat, not sure. Haven't tried that. So far, I've only tried chicken and beef of variants of this. The bun is as cheap as you can go. But he does spread a bit of margarine on it. Or butter, I don't know. But and then margarine. But probably not out of pork lard siguro. Because it's halal man.
It's margarine.
Margarine. And then he grills it. So that helps. And then the patty, even if it's considered a cheap patty, actually has a bite to it. It's not mushy. It's not soft. It's fireworks. So it's not soft. It has a bite. It's very meaty. And then if you're wondering what the flavor profile is for this specific brand, see Abang Bubu, he does it. It's sweet and spicy. So the ketchup is the ketchup is sweet, and then there's a kick of spice to it. I don't know if you can see the fireworks. There's fireworks happening down there. I have to say now, flavor-wise, our very own Angel's Burger could do some improvements to their sauce, maybe to their dressing. I don't know. Maybe margarine your bun. This is cheap, but it's a bit complex for what it is, for the price of it. Again, it's cheap by Malaysian standards. This is the special kind, top of the line, except that it's a single patty. The only thing more expensive than this is a double patty with pretty much everything that I have. This single special with cheese is 8 ringgit, which is 120 pesos. But if you convert it, it's gonna sound expensive. But by Malaysian standards, that is cheap.
Happy New Year! Happy New Year!
I'm gonna finish this burger. I'm gonna edit our Indonesia videos. And then we'll see you tomorrow for our last full day here in Kuala Lumpur. Bye. Good morning. It's a gloomy Friday morning in Kuala Lumpur. This is the first time we've been here on a January. The sun rises late and the sun sets late too. So if you wake up at 7 a.m., it's still dark. And then sunset usually happens around 7:30 p.m. as well. I woke up at around 7 a.m., it was still dark. And then maybe at around 8 a.m., it started to rain. So we decided to stay in the room. And we just got out now. It's about 10 a.m. We're planning to have brunch, breakfast, whatever, first meal. So just to fuel ourselves. And then we will hit the gym. And then after that, eat again. The first thing that we're probably gonna try if open is Damascus. Because last night we passed by Damascus and the queue was impossible. And there is Damascus at 10 in the morning. It looks like we can eat today. Sige, let's have our first meal here.
First floor, table 11. Lift on the right hand.
We're here at Damascus in Kuala Lumpur.
We
And
ordered an appetizer platter.
yeah, so this has lamb kibe, lemon rice kibe, cheese samosa, and potato samosa. We also ordered a mixed shawarma. So this is beef and chicken shawarma. They also sliced it up. And then falafel. Served with bread.
Let's start with that one. And I start now.
Yeah, that's it.
Lamb. This is the lamb.
This is lamb kibe. This, according to the menu, is lamb and rice. Well,
I think the rice is the filling niya, or the outer layer.
wait a minute.
The inside is
I like this. Let me. So this is the potato samosa.
good.
A little spicy.
I like that the pastry of the samosa is thin. You know, have some samosas have thick pastry, like almost like empanada. This one is thin. It's like filo, like what you would get from a baklava,
Lumpia wrapper.
probably.
Yeah, this one. But
The cheese is good. The potato is good too.
It's oozing out.
The cheese is really good. There's no garlic, no? Let's have a falafel. What's a falafel again, dude?
It's chickpea.
It's chickpea meatballs or patties. We call them meat. We're not vegetarians or vegans, but we like exploring vegetarian and vegan food. And every time we're in Mediterranean restaurants like this, my wife constantly orders falafel. Yes, you do. One thing I can say about this falafel is that compared to other falafels we've tried in other places before, this one is not dry. You can easily dry falafel because it's vegan. It doesn't have any fat in it. It's served with hummus and bread.
I'm getting a little full and now we still haven't had the shower.
Yeah. This place is known for the shawarma. They also make good biryani, which we didn't have today. Yummy ang falafel, babe.
Very juicy.
Oh, by the way, we ordered fruit smoothies. This is dragon fruit with milk and honey, and yours is
Avocado.
with milk and honey. You want me to have the edges?
Yeah,
I always get the edges of sushi rolls and gimbaps in this relationship.
So they really do mix the chicken and the beef behind. So apparently they do that. No?
So if you order this in wrap form to go, you'll have both beef and chicken, both proteins in every bite. Nice. Forgot to highlight that the lamb on the kibes are not very gamey. They're very clean taste. I'm just happy that we're sitting down comfortably right now. Because if you saw the crowd last night, you'd think it's impossible to get a seat here. The shawarma is really good. The wrapper is very stretchy and flaky at the same time. They don't scrimp on the meat. It's really filled with meat. And it's very flavorful. Falafel is winner. This is winner. I recommend this. I would recommend this. If you can find a good time that there's no queue. But the way that I saw the queue last night for dinner, and I can only imagine tonight because it's going to be Friday night, maybe on a weekend evening, the lines will even be crazier. I don't know, I won't line up an hour, 2 hours for this. Not because it's not good, but because there's probably other good food out there that doesn't require you to fall in line that long. I think it's also the age. Even when we were in Tokyo last year, we don't have the patience for the long lines anymore. We're getting old.
But we waited.
Huh?
But we still waited.
Yeah, we waited. We waited 3 hours for flan and coffee. So yeah. But today, when we got here at around 10 in the morning, we immediately got a seat. And it's now a little bit past 11 and the tables are just starting to fill up, but there are still quite a few vacant tables left. So I think as long as you come before the peak lunchtime, you should be good. And try their falafel. I really like their falafel. If you're into, vegetarian food or want to try vegetarian food, the falafel is good. So we're back at Anytime Fitness, Bukit Bintang. I don't know if it's just the time that we're here, but there's not a lot of people. Yeah. Let's have some exercise to make bawi the eating. We are at Pudu in Kuala Lumpur and tonight is our last night and this is our last dinner in Kuala Lumpur. Tonight we will be having Claypot chicken rice. So we are here at 168 Claypot chicken rice. This place is only open from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. So it's really just open for dinner time, not open for lunch. And we only ordered one big Claypot chicken rice and a plate of vegetables. And what was the drink that you ordered?
I don't know if it was sweet or sour plum or something.
It most probably is sour plum because it is sour.
It's good, but it's a little sour and a little bitter.
There used to be a Michelin recognized Claypot chicken rice here in Pudu. However, recently they have closed permanently. But just so you know, this area has a few Michelin recognized restaurants. In fact, just right across the street here, right across the street from 168 Claypot chicken rice is Sek Yuen. Sek Yuen restaurant, which is a Cantonese restaurant, Chinese restaurant more or less, that is also Michelin recognized. However, that's not in our agenda tonight. So maybe another Kuala Lumpur trip. Tonight, it's just going to be Claypot chicken rice. The food finally came in. Fair warning, there is going to be a wait. These are cooked real time. Like, sa Bisaya pataha, maglungag jud sila para nimo. So it's not like anything is pre-cooked.
Kanya-kanya magbugas imutang kada plato.
Oh, so they put the raw, the bugas, the rice, water or broth ba na, I really don't know. And then cook it partially, and then afterwards put in the meat toppings, and then cover it, and then transfer it. And that assembly line of clay burners actually have different temperatures. You'll see Uncle transferring the charcoal here and there. It reminds me very much of
Bansio.
the Bansio 46A, the aunties who cook the Bansio. They're also adjusting the charcoal in the clay pot.
Different temperatures.
Yeah, different temperatures. So the moment that they put in the toppings and the sauce, they cover it and then they transfer it to I would assume a lower temperature so that the rice cooks without burning so much. We might have over-ordered large, babe. At least we get the protein, no? But I might not be able to finish all this rice. But who knows? So yeah, so now...
We can't order more protein. Charot.
Yeah, you cannot. Did you
I mixed
scrape the
everything.
kuan?
A little bit, but not so much.
Sige. Should we have allowed it na madukot sa? Or,
Gusto ko ba na magdukot ka? Eh, ikaw gusto mo ng tutong eh.
okay lang.
This is also like kanang kuan, like cooking paella. When you cook paella, you also cook with.
And you get a sokarat. Don't know if you see, but the restaurant is behind us and actually across the road. I don't know what this is. Is this an office or a bank? I think it's a bank.
Maybank.
Oh, it's a Maybank branch and it's closed right now.
The burnt rice is really good. And then with the soy sauce and it really creates this caramelized flavor. It's really good. Ginger, scallions.
Very
Assume
smoky.
there's cooking wine.
Yeah, there's most probably cooking wine. Aside from the Claypot rice, which is the only main dish you can order side vegetables. Right now there were 4 to choose from. This is Thailand, this is what we got. I'm telling you, this is probably not as healthy as you want. There's a lot of fat from the Chinese sausage, rice is carbs. Although that's something that I would debate because I love rice. There's probably a lot of sodium from the soy sauce and whatever other special Chinese magic they put in here. So why not balance? Why not balance that all out with some good old fiber? Because you know what? One thing that you would love about Chinese places is how they deal with vegetables. They don't murder vegetables. They're always good. No? The wok just cooks the vegetables very, very well. I'm shooting a video of it na mixed na, so that you have an idea on how it looks like when it gets mixed. That's how it is when it gets mixed. You know, because of the dark soy, just like the KL Hokkien mee yesterday, it's almost like the ingredients get lost in all the darkness. But there's a lot of lapchong ha. There's a lot of Chinese sausage. Almost every bite you get, there's a Chinese sausage, and there's big chunks of chicken. FYI, the chicken is not boneless. And I'm not complaining about the chicken being not boneless because the bones probably help the flavors and
Also, kuan. Let's maintain its
juiciness.
juiciness.
This place is about a 20-minute walk from where we're staying in Bukit Bintang. But we took the Grab earlier because we wanted to cut the time in half and be here earlier. Now after eating, we might need to take that 20-minute walk because that's a lot of carbs. The thing about carbs is that I always justify it in my head if it's going to be worth the carbs. And this is one of those dishes that's really worth the carbs. I would walk 30 minutes for this. If you're in KL and you've already had enough Hainanese chicken and nasi lemak, then maybe Claypot rice is what you need to try. And you should try the one here in Pudu called 168 Claypot rice. It's good. I recommend it. You?
Hashtag DJD recommends.
Yeah. We'll take a walk. See you later. Good morning. Today is our last morning here in Kuala Lumpur. Then we will head to the airport for our flight this afternoon back to Cebu. We wanted to eat at Oriental Kopitiam. However, when we arrived there, the line was very long. And we have a very limited time because we have to check out by 12:30. It's already around 11. So we just decided to look for something else to eat. And we ended up buying from Mon Chinese Roti. I actually bookmarked this place, but I bookmarked their original store around Bukit Bintang, which is also not so far from the Pavilion Mall. But since we're already here, and they apparently recently have opened up a stall here at the Pavilion Mall food court, we just decided to have this for our breakfast. So we had one chicken and one beef roti. And then,
Can I-
yeah, go ahead. That's the beef. How is it? Crispy kayo. This is the chicken. I think I like the chicken more.
I think I like the beef.
Hmm?
I think I like the beef.
Oh, that's meatier, huh? But I like the. I don't know. I find this juicier. You'd see this all over social media and it's trending, people line up for it. I'm happy that now they're inside Pavilion Mall. Siguro na every time I go back now to Kuala Lumpur, this is going to be one of those things that I will do regardless if I've tried it before. True to its Malaysian market, they only serve halal, so it's beef and chicken. In China, easily you would see pork variants of this. The one in Rauha in Taiwan, that's pork and spring onions, not white onions.
Yeah.
That was a good breakfast. We'll see you again on our next meal. So this is Mi Tarik, or hand-pulled noodles. We got the wide noodles with beef. This is the classic Malaysia style with beef noodles.
Good na gamay Sichuan. Na gamay Sichuan.
Sige.
Ilaw eh. Nay naming eh.
Yep. I miss you, Chongqing.
How do I cut this? Can you help me?
Ah, okay. They gave you scissors to cut. It's good. Very bouncy. Very spring.
Taiwanese beef noodles.
Okay, the soup is also reminiscent of pork.
I'll try the stewed beef.
So we also ordered stewed beef on the side.
Feeling na ko ang section. Oh, really?
Hindi?
Ay, gamay. Pero
But
this
it's not-
really tastes like Taiwanese beef noodles like it. It has more of a fermented bean taste.
So if you dump that here, it becomes Taiwanese beef
So
noodles.
this is beef. If you like pho and you like Taiwanese beef noodles, go to this place. You can have both of best of both worlds. Good.
Here,
Tapos sa rice. Tapos sa rice.
let's try this braised beef. Braised beef, stewed beef. What?
Taiwanese beef noodles, no?
Wait, that was a good bowl of noodles. We'll see you on our next meal. We are at Clea too. We already checked in our luggage for our return flight. And one thing that we've always loved about Malaysia is, or Kuala Lumpur in particular, is that it's good. It's okay to be early for your return flight because the airport is huge and there's many things to eat and do while you're here.
Practically attached to
Yeah, it's a mall. It's called Gateway. Like for example, we missed going to Uncle Roger's Fuyo restaurant in Pavilion. It's here. You know, but we've already decided not to do that yet now.
Oriental Kopi there.
There's Oriental Kopi there and there's Oriental Kopi on the other side too. Let's try. We are at Oriental Kopi at the airport. Oriental Kopi, Kopitiam at the airport. And for our last bite of Kuala Lumpur before heading home, we ordered nasi lemak with fried chicken or ayam goreng. We also ordered kaya toast and soft-boiled eggs. And for dessert, we have their signature egg tarts. For drinks, we ordered their white coffee, classic, and then charcoal roasted for me, which is supposed to be a little stronger. This is their kaya. We ordered the traditional coconut kaya, not the pandan kaya. And there's a lot of butter in there. This is good. But if I'm being honest, mas lamian ko sa Kow Kopitiam. Kaya. Ikaw?
May morning coconut.
Ito yung kanin ko pala, nadili pandan. Should have tried your pandan di ay para fair ang competition. Let's try the nasi lemak. I like their sambal. Yun yung sambal. This is the belachan.
Ilang sambal is spicier than the other one.
The core of the nasi lemak is the ikan bilis or the anchovies, the peanuts, the cucumber, the sambal, and the egg. And of course, the rice. Those has to work on their own without the fried chicken. And this does. Next time we're trying the signature egg tart that people line up for.
Baga kayo sure ko unlike the Portuguese one na nipis ra ba?
So, dagan siyang feeling. Lami. But I've had better egg tarts. In fact, I have to say, no, even the panda egg tart we've had in Chongqing, that was good egg tart. This is good, but I've had better. I have to say, Lord's Toast I find better than this. Hindi ba na Lord's Toast?
Nami sa itong bakehouse.
Bakehouse is really good. Yeah. So we're going to finish the food and then we're gonna run to our boarding gate because we might get late for our return flight. But that pretty much wraps up our quick Malaysia stopover food trip. You know, after that Bali vacation. So we'll see you on our next trip. And I would like you to guess in the comment section where we're going to next. I will answer you if you're right or wrong. See you on the next trip.